Hey, if your employees drive for you and you don't have commercial insurance and you don't have a driver questionnaire and you don't have a driver screening and policy, then you're rolling the dice and it could cost you big time in the end. Stick around. I'm going to give you the documents you need that we use to do that for our employees and for our fleet of over 35 vehicles to keep us in the clear. All right. A lot of small contractors don't realize one fender bender could end everything they got. You could literally lose everything you have if you don't have the right insurance and you don't have the correct policy in place to show your insurance or show to a court system truly that you were doing everything in your power to make sure that your drivers did what they were supposed to do when they were supposed to do it and that they were able to drive for you. Our company uses Erie Insurance. Your company can use whoever they want. Erie has a form specific to them that we have every applicant fill out when they apply. We require everybody that works for us to fill this out, and it's going to be a basic background check. It's going to do their driving record, and it's going to have, if they have felonies or misdemeanors, it asks all those questions, and it has it listed out. And then we submit that form to our insurance underwriter or broker, and then they underwrite it. They send it off to Erie. It gets gone through, and then they email us back and say, yes, this person's eligible. No, this person's not eligible. When they're not eligible, we don't hire them. It's not worth it. You can do all kinds of stuff. There's ways to get around it. You can put like a single vehicle on one policy versus all the other vehicles together to try to get around it. But for us, we've tried all these things in the past and none of it ever works out. So what I recommend is get your vehicle policy, get your questionnaire from your insurance company, have every applicant fill it out, send it to them before you hire them. And once you get it back and the insurance company says they're eligible, then make them an offer to come work for you. But once they come to work for you, you're not done. Then you're going to need a company vehicle policy and guideline. And what this is an exact script for exactly how your company works, what you expect from them, what they are allowed to do, and what they are not allowed to do. For instance, are your employees allowed to drive their vehicles on the weekends or at night when they're not working? They don't know if you don't have this policy in place. And if you just told it to them and they don't have something that they signed that you have in their file, then you don't have any proof that you talked to them about this. So if they go out on a Saturday night and they're driving your company vehicle and something happens, you could definitely be liable for that. This protects you from that. It doesn't give you 100% protection, but it definitely helps. And I've dealt with multiple accidents and insurance claims and problems through the years. And I'm telling you, all these things that we talk about on this channel, all these things that we're trying to help you to scale and grow your business and protect yourself along the way is because I've made these mistakes. I've had accidents. I've had to come out of pocket. I've had to cash out my 401k to bail my company out. And I don't want you to have to do that. That's real. Like, you don't want to have to do that. So if you're going to let people drive your vehicle, one, make sure it's not a personal vehicle. Make sure it's in your company name. Two, make sure you have a commercial vehicle policy on that vehicle and that it's current. Three, make sure that any driver that's going to drive your commercial vehicle has filled out a questionnaire for your insurance company and that you have them approved as a driver to be added to your policy. Just because you have commercial insurance does not mean anybody can drive it. It's actually quite the opposite. Your commercial policy only covers you if you're the owner of the company and the policy, and any driver specifically added to that policy. If you think I'm wrong, call your insurance broker and ask them, and they're going to say, why are other people driving your vehicles? They're not supposed to. Because 100% you have to have them added. To get them added, you're going to have a copy of their driver's license front and back. You're going to have a copy of them filling out whatever questionnaire your insurance company has. And they do have one, I promise. And then after that, once you have all of those things, so you're going to have a commercial vehicle, you're going to have a commercial vehicle policy, you're going to have them added to it, and you're going to have a questionnaire for your commercial vehicle policy. Once you get to that, then to protect yourself on the back end of what your insurance isn't going to cover, you're going to need this policy and guidelines for your company specific to say what the person is and is not allowed to do. Are they allowed to drive their kids in the car? Are they allowed to drive their spouse in the car? Are they allowed to use it to go get groceries? These are all questions that have to be answered. Are they allowed to drive at home at all? Do you keep all your trucks at the shop? Do you let some people take them home and some people leave them at the shop? That's what we do. Some people drive them home, some people don't. but all of them fill out the same paperwork. All this to be said, I'm just trying to protect you from going through hardships that I've gone through. Hundreds of thousands of dollars lost over lawsuits and frivolous accidents that could have been prevented if people would have listened to me. But nobody listens, and nobody's going to go to court and say, hey, one time the guy I work for told me I'm not allowed to drive my vehicle on Saturdays. But if you have this and they sign it and you sign it and it's dated and you have everything else in place that you're supposed to have, it's going to help you. It's going to help save you money, and it's going to keep you protected in the long run. All these documents are going to be available for download in the link below. Please comment if you have any questions, concerns, if you'd like to hear more, if you want specifics about what happened to us and how we lost hundreds of thousands of dollars and multiple vehicles through flagrant employees misusing the, I don't even know the right word to say, misusing the abilities that we gave them, or the benefits, misusing the benefits that we afforded them through the years. Most of the policies that we're going to go over on this channel, just like this one, were created because we screwed up. By we, I really mean me. I screwed up because it's my company and ultimately everything's on me. So please, if you don't have commercial insurance, if you don't have a questionnaire, if you don't have a vehicle policy guideline, please, for your sake, download it below and put it in place right away. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Come back when you're ready to scale up.